Alright, we're back. Damn people always calling me, wanting to know things about stuff. How dare they? I'm in the middle of streaming. So I need one more jumping giant mosquito nonsense. Them. And now some glow flies. Which are apparently tougher than I thought it would be. You would think a tiny little firefly would die very quickly, but apparently not. Okay, so glowflies are done. One more thing finished. And so many more to go. Oh boy. Ready for the instance. Meddling One is back. This one told Meddling One to be gone. Tell Kumix that this one will never go back. Never! You don't understand me, man! Oh no! Evil fairies! Touched ones? Touched one should go away too. This one is good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Leave me alone, man! Hey guys, planning on being actually useful, maybe? So I've been tempted, brought under the thrall of the primal Rama. Tempted by Ilfrey, these exist only to serve their deity. Which means we'll have to murder them afterwards, because that's the best solution. An answer to words, only steal. I take no pleasure in this, sure you don't, but it must be done. Oh, it's a lot of fireball. A lot of fireball. Away. Hey, my face. Oh, my 2 allies are over there just beating the crap out of that big giant thing. Oh, that is a big thing. Fine, I'll go kill all the ads. Is he just walking away? Oh. So apparently he got bored of fighting us and he walked away. That's the truly most epic of victories. When the big enemy giant plant thing is just like, ah, you guys are no fun, walks away. Ah, I'm bored of you. About time you showed up. This one's been worried, so very worried, because still in possession of wits. So, and meddling one as well. Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Klaxo. Klaxo is safe, fills this one with joy. Klaxo, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from little Solace. This one was just afraid. Nobody understands me, man. This one lives a little Solace for challenging, become friendly with older one. This one feared those ones would forgetting who those ones are, like touched ones did. This one is wrong. This one's to see you now. This use of verb is making everything too confusing. This one is confused as to how do you say what. Meddling, or helpful one. This one is grateful. So I'm return a little solace, blah 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 blah. I should see to that. Let's say we turn to little solace as well. I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath. I'm sure you're not going to get that in that little tent town. More evil trees all the way around. Evil tree there, evil tree there. Bats. Got bats in my belfry. Also, are those like Venus flytrap-necked raptors? It's badass. Hopeful one saved Klaxo. Now this one can be family again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones, but Helpful One is kindest and strongest of all. Helpful One is hero to these ones. Helpful One will bring these ones and walking ones close together. So close, we will never be apart. This one knows, this one would take Helpful One to see Elder One. But Elder One is Elder One. He's so old he can't talk anymore. Mount speed increase, yay! Spirited away. We're gonna watch anime. This one must ask Kind One's forgiveness. This one made promise to take Kind One to see Elder One, yes, but this one cannot. This one does not know which way Elder Ones are, because this one knows not what this one is. This one cannot, because Elder One is not here. Elder One is not anywhere. Elder One is dead. Elder One went into the forest yesterday, but not to come back. This one is worried. Elder One goes into forest, but never for this long. Kind One will help find Elder One, yes? Here where Elder One disappeared is the home of a walking one named Buscaro. Buscaro may know what happened to Elder One. This one would talk to Buscaro, but walking ones do not always trust these ones. Well, you keep playing tricks on them and throwing down holes. Walking ones do not always trust what kind of... would Kind One talk to Buscaro for this one? And Kind One comes from Gridania, yes? In Gridania, many Kind Ones live, yes? This one begs of Kind One, yes? Please give Gridania... Please go to Gridania and ask fellow Kind Ones for help, yes? And please hurry, yes? These ones, yes? They're not quite safe until, yes? Elder One returns, yes? I am going back to where I was. Huh. I will return! Like, by using the spell return. Not like actually returning, just like spell. And then I will run to my destination. But isn't our intrepid ambassador? How fares diplomatic efforts in the self-drive? Elder's gone missing, you say? Why, if he were to end up in the hands of the tempted ones, we'd have a crisis on our hands. We'd have one more tiny fairy we'd have to go kill. Nobody wants that. I can assure the sylphs that my sharp-eyed serpents will be on the lookout night and day. Unless they're drunk. Or they just don't want to. No stone must be left unturned. We must turn every stone in the entire forest. It will take years, but we will do it. I will ask you to call upon GM at Bentwood Marrows and deliver the message that the Wood Whalers are needed in search effort. Once again, it would be nice if they actually kind of like opened the map and showed you, oh, this is where you need to go. Go there for your next thing. Get there quickly if I go this way. Ride that chicken. Fly, my faithful steed, fly! Fly higher! Okay, you can't fly very well. Walk, my faithful steed. Walk faster. Climb, faithful steed. Climb all of the rocks. I was informed that I could buy some bristle grains around here, but I don't know where. What can I do for you? What do you do here? What do you do here? That is a very Halloween-themed chocobo there. Nothing. Perhaps I can buy more greens from him. As some assume to establish protocols. No one's making that. Damn you! I need to buy my gristle greens. I want Drumstick to fight for me. There is a merchant marked on my map. It appears to be you, but you are no merchant. Which means that I will have to find the gristle green somewhere else. From the commander, you say? Yes, send more beer. Sylphatter has vanished. Worry not, the wood railers have an eye under every leaf, under every branch, under every nose. If the elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. Is he under that leaf? No. Okay, what about that one? No, not under that one either. Maybe this one? No, he's not under that leaf either. I need to go south. I just love how your mighty chocobo flaps his wings as if he could fly, even though he cannot, in fact, fly at all. You poor flightless chicken horse thing. I need to go super fine. I'm sure having mounts inside of your bars is really great for customers. How goes it, Mr. I don't know, fabulous pirate? Well, night adventurer, we have the finest grog and grub this side of... Not here to fill your belly, then. Oh, you adventurers are always looking to the bartender to see if he knows something. You see, bartenders don't always know something, okay? Sometimes we just really want to serve you some food. We don't know nothing about no kidnapped elders. As a kidnapped elder, I meant, screw you. A hunger for news, is it? There's been talk of sliffs looking hereabouts. I couldn't rightly say if it be the elder you seek. These woodland scramps are all alike, short of painting one red and another one blue. Most folks would struggle to tell two of them apart. Most folks is racist, you see. I be not racist, I be a pirate. If you've the time, perhaps you can stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know. You might even stumble upon the Sith Elder yourself. I'm so lonely. Will you not sit here and talk to me? Let me tell you about when I be a pirate. Where's my reward in chicken egg? Douse a fight brewing his establishment. I get it, brewing at his establishment. Because it's a bar. That was probably unintentional. No word of the Sith Elder yet. But sure, it's a minute of time. In the meantime, how about doing a favor for old Brewcrubber? Even I can't pronounce my name in return. Right then, let's put you to work. Let's see here now. I'm not good enough to be a wench, so, there's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight. I need you to cool him off for me. Take this bucket of water. I'm gonna go cracking skulls, though. Just grab a tub out back, fill it with cold water. I was right about that. And douse the drunkard. Tends to do the trick. If not, at least he smell better at the end. My patrons can swill grog all night and carouse loud enough to wake the dead. One time they did. It was a fine Halloween evening. They wish. And as soon as it turns violent, I'd be stabbing them in the eye. Put my boot down. Yarr, there be 3 nationalities in this game, and one of them be pirate. So, how exactly did she pick up that tub when she kneeled down to something that was above her? That was not the right animation to use for that. Also, I didn't pick up the tub? Well, this seems unnecessarily drawn out. I could have done that in one action. Hey, you there. What are you staring at? You want to keep them eyes and face? Wooden tub entrusted to you at Buscan Brothers is now filled with the brim with cold river water. I'm sure this will end well. Right! The first seats, let's go! What do you mean, the fighting? This is desperate scrum and was... Yes, I know the rules. Best gets know his skin. Keep it. Now for. I'm not drunk, you're drunk. How you doing? You're stepping in there, friend. Not that I couldn't handle myself against a bleeding milksop like that bloke. Yeah, see, I got him right where I want him, with him standing over with him standing over me on the ground. Yeah, that's right where I want him. Give him to false insecurity, you see. I don't want to cause no trouble for, having to mop up blood and bits of teeth and the like. Yeah, I had that handled. He would have been on the floor if it weren't for the fact that, didn't want to have to clean that up. Yarr, nicely done. I'll not have me patrons picking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. Yar! Us pirates, we all about freedom. Yar! Freedom and no prejudice. In case you didn't see, bloke who caught the brunt of their outburst is a Duskworth Ellison. They're the people who shun cities and live in the woods. Yar! They be druids, elf people. I'm okay with them, even though they can be fruity. Making them no better than brigands in the eyes of many. To be fair, Duskrites can be an unruly lots. Being all that time in the forest, they get unruly. But they ain't so bad once you know them. Some of my best friends are Duskrites. And it don't seem right to bar whole race of people from the druthers for the misdeeds of a few. Yar! Most people be okay. It only be a few who are bad people. Yar! Pirates tell you about not being racist and prejudiced. Yar! There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay for the coin and drink in peace is welcome, don't you think? Once again, why am I getting a chicken egg? And there's a dunce hat. Just like right there. I ate that whole chicken with one hand. The eponymous prospector of Buskin's Druthers has need of a... This guy's a prospector? Why does he talk like a pirate? I don't know, maybe it's September. It's talking pirate day. I appreciate all the good you done for my patrons. But if you aren't I appreciate all the good you done for my patrons. If you ain't disinclined, I have a favor of me own to ask you. There's a quicker friend of mine. You see, name of Titteroon. Good lad. It was right after the calamity that I came across him falling in the shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc. I took him in, nursed him back to health, best I could. Just like a pirate. Parrot. I mean, get those words confused. He worked here at me druthers for a spell after that. Got to talking about striking out into his own, he did. And not long after that, he cast his lot with the merchant bound for Lanoche. Well, just so happens that I got cleaning up around here and came across something of his. Scarlet earring. Not a scarlet letter, Minja. Scarlet earring. I know he was fond of this thing. He must have just forgotten it when he left some time ago. So I'll see to it that he gets to him. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but might be a friend of mine can. Hey, there's too many names I don't know. You can find him at Hawkins Alley in Numalonsa. He knows everything of the comings and goings of merchants there. Yar, I want you to find and return this to somebody that I once knew, but I don't know where he is. So good luck with that shit. Never forget, never surrender. Watch as I teleport across the ether to where I was going. This man looks important. Found your way to Hawkins Alley, friend. Quick one who'll work to the druthers. Aye, speak of Titteroon. That man is naked. Related to the Kamokin and Broke, just o'er there by some blood or another. Two of them put together, Two of them putting together and you're making some good coin, but old Tulun up in Numsa not long ago. Couldn't say just where or why. You better off asking Kokoro yourself. He be tight-lipped though, I warn ya. Best take a chicken egg with ya. Little bastard loves the bloody things. Good to hear about old Blusk though. Sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. Just like him to send a venturer along. Never leaves the bar. Never even moves 2 steps. It's really unusual. It's almost like his feet is glued to the ground or something. Too shy to come home himself. Yeah, shy. God's strength for the fool. That's not a man. That's a silly thing. In a silly hat. Customer be welcome. Not customer? Not come with custom? Not even mer? Kokoro busy with business. Too busy for blather. Eggies? Chicken eggs? Oh, Kokoro love chicken egg. Chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than love customer. Looking for Teteron. Teteron no here no more. Teteron leave Lumsa. Teteron go find for spark flies. Not working at trading post. Good trading post. Forget what trading post is. Wienberg knows Teteron. Wienberg knows trading post. Wienberg at ferry dock. You go to ferry dock. Kokoro forest thing. Wienberg remember things. You talk to Wienberg, not Kokoro. Kokoro busy eating egg. I had the feeling that even if I mispronounced his name, it does not matter with him. He probably mispronounces his own name. This was the wrong path to take. I don't know where I'm going to wind up, but I'm sure it's going to be not where I want to go. That man is fishing. Teteron? I seen him. This is to say, saw him. That is to say, I saw him. He was headed somewhere up north, by way of the ferry at Elport. Might as well head there and see what you can suss out. Skipper here can take you there. When we arrive, I'd start asking for Elford. He's an old hand who knows a great deal about a great many things. Much. To Ailport! Away! I don't know, a whole 40 gil? It's a lot of money considering that I spent about 400 teleporting here. Traveling is expensive. That is to say, I seen him. You guys are leading me in a big goose chase, aren't you? He took himself north through Skull Valley into Oakwood. Was looking for a place run by his fellow Quinn. I reckon he meant the one right on the shore at Bronze Lake. Mimaru's trading post. Follow the road and you should be sure to find it. Yes, he'll tell me that he's even further along. This is going to end with me having to go all the way back to where I started, because he went back in a big circle, isn't it? Yeah. It's totally going to end with me going in a big circle because, oh, he got a wild hair and he decided to go back to where he started. Also, that man's cutting down a tree. Books are the real weapon. Move a drumstick, got places to be. Is there a crystal here? There's always a crystal. Why do we not see a crystal? Oh, it's gonna rain. Oh, you silly whatever the heck you are's. Kobolds, maybe? Customer? Customer, be welcome! Not customer? Not come with custom? Not even myrrh? That good joke. We like telling that joke. Bring something for Titron? Scarlet earring. Weathered brass earring fitted with a polished scarlet stone. Forgetful. Oh boy. Titron, forget this. Forget it, druthers. Titron swore would never forget earring, but never forgot. Titron thank. Good Booskan doing good. Good Booskan go to Treskaron. Treskaron miss good Booskan. I cannot use any of these. Gladiator, Pugilist, Marauder, Lancer, all melee weapons. But oh look! Now we have the non-melee weapons! And none of them are as good as the items I already have. That sucks. This one has a place for you to go and thingies for you to get. Yes. Good Booskaron health Titron. Titron dead without good Booskaron. No, not good. Give many thanks. Many thanks. Titron give Willen firewater for Booskaron. Booskaron love firewater. Firewater. You help Titron make firewater? Need thingies to make. Need many thingies. Need good water. Good water from Foofals. And need cat whiskers. Need cat whiskers. Need 5 good cat whiskers. Don't ask me how you need cat whiskers to make alcohol, but apparently this is a thing in this game. Also, my heroic adventure has come to the point of helping what is a kobold to make alcohol in order to eventually help elves to find their elder. I think. It's gotten remarkably convoluted for some reason. Like, really unnecessary convoluted. Also, those are the bones of a dragon right there. I'd like to point that out, that there's a dead dragon just like in the rocks. Uh-oh. We get some angry kobolds. Find some more gristle green. I missed you, drumstick. That is a very big whatever that is. Also, I think that's a dragon. There's just like a dragon around for reasons. Away. Aha! You're unable to hit me as I slowly walk away from you. My ability to stand just outside of your range will be your undoing, Dragon. A lot of those. Chain lightning, fool. I have the feeling I'm going to lose all the participation that I had before. Way. Bring down the thunder! Oh, that went. that's gonna sting. Drink some good old water. This is good water. Not like that crappy stuff we usually drink. I gotta get Drumstick a cool hat. On MMOs, you can tell how cool a player is and how powerful he is by how cool his hat is. Only the truly cool players have truly cool hats. Who you be? Oh yes, you be adventurer who help on quest. Tetraron make firewater for Buska. You bring thingies to Tetraron needs? I hope you have thingies in bag. Large enough to serve as a bath for a family of Lalafils. So how exactly did I carry it if it can serve as a bath for a person my size? Full year for going to grow its first whiskers. It took less than a minute to remove them. Oh, that is just so mean. You brought all thingies to try and make firewater now. Make good firewater for good whisker. Good firewater. Heteron start making firewater now. You know go nowhere. This is gonna be good. Yeah. Good firewater take time. Or good. You come back later. Come back later when we're dead. Yeah. Also, you take thingy. Take thingy. Help. Kill thingies. Pointy stick good, yeah. Well, let me guess. You come back later means you come back in 10 seconds. It's an ether that I don't really need. What texture I'm talking about? Oh, yeah, firewater. Tetraron make firewater. Good firewater. You take Buskan. Good firewater for good Buskan. Yeah. Good. Tell Buskan, no drink now. Tell put away 1 year. 1 year make best flavor. Yeah. 1 year. Tetraron hope Buskan happy. Tetraron gets Wukan. Thankies. Many thankies. You tell Buskan. Good. Tetraron good. Yeah. Tetraron make big shops and biggest shop in Erosia. Yeah. Make many sparklies. All things to a good Buskan. Yeah. What you need? Yeah. Tetraron make good Buskan. Must work hard. Make many shinies. Take Tetraron to go see Buskan. Yeah. And the closest place is probably... No, this one's cheaper. Cheap is better. I'm sure I've seen a lot of that particular type of mount. It must be fairly easy to get. Although it is impressive. Perhaps a pre-order bonus. Giant antelope. See, giant antelope is so much less impressive than I killed a dragon. Oh yeah, it's a thing I did. You playing your Dungeons and Dragons? Oh no, you never actually kill a dragon, but yeah, I killed a dragon. Aye, who you be? Oh yeah, you, the adventurer. I return. Thanks for seeing Tetron's belongings to him. Huh? What's that? For me? Ah, the sweet log. Is made by tossing various items found in the wild, both live and dead, into a barrel of water and letting the concoction ferment for a se'nnight until under the warm sun. I'm sure it tastes wonderful after it's been under the sun and turned foul. We put fire water. So he remembers my fineness for the drink, does he? Ah, yeah, this stuff will get you drunk and make you blind in 10 seconds. Why, that old, bloody kiss. Who's cutting onions back there? Even though I have no waitstaff. Must be a terrible joke. He says they shelf it for a year, does he? Sounds about right. Hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. This stuff has an aroma and a body, unlike any junk I ever known. It's almost like it's made of piss water or something. Be a long year, son. Let's say you come back then, friend. We'll see if we can't make it through this bottom together. Like I say, it'll make you blind though, so be sure to bring a healing spell for that. Also, I am now even higher level and have Fire 3. Why is it Fire 3? Because it's 3 times as awesome. Fire damage with a potency of 240, grants Astral 3, and removes Umbral Ice. Okay. Removes Umbral Ice. Ah, so it does both. If Fuscon had his druthers, he'd have an adventurer with whom to share tales of stuff. There was word when you were away. Sylphs have been in the wood, but near no lands of their own. No, it was a place near to here. A place we've never known a sylph to come. That must have given them cause to venture this far. More than like, the missing sylph elder among them. Here, I'll write the track where they were sighted on the map. Go see if there's anything to be seen there. Me, I'm going to try and not drink this fire water. It'll be so tasty. Has a fine body, like a fine young wench. Hey, don't leave yet. Oh, found a hole. I don't see anybody around. Oh, hostile presence. It's an evil person from the evil empire. Let's see how you like my fire. Actually seems to be an area of effect, too. Because it got a big area. Gotta be careful with that area of effect, because more than one time I've accidentally aggroed so many enemies accidentally with the area of effect as well. Okay. So how in tarnation do you get there? Oh, almost fell down. Yeah, just look around. Something will show up eventually. Or maybe not. Can't all be interesting, I guess. Oh, those are so ugly. Why do fish have eyes like that? Ugh. Nope. Big bunch of nothing there. So that's above me, and that is also above me. Go around. Then maybe it's below. Nope, there it is. Waiting here, totally not suspiciously. Okay, so then where is that? It would seem to be on top of here, maybe? Maybe, or maybe just around the bend, perhaps. No, it was not just around the river bend. It is there. Tell me your secrets, Sparkly Point. Tell me them. Your secrets are nothing. There's nothing here. You see, there was this time I took an arrow to the knee, and then after that, well, I couldn't be an adventurer anymore because I had an arrow. Oh, you're back! So was there ought to be found in the wood? What did you come to, Garlands? This part of the 12 wood? First Sif and now Garlands. No, in the same place. Not be a mere coincidence. Might the Garlands be following the surf? Tracking them down, giving chase mayhaps. But no, it's far into the forest. Whaler sprites are everywhere. Heroes could never have stolen past them all. How in the bloody hells could they? Unless someone guided them through. Someone who knew where the spires stand, and when the whalers watch. Guardian, a Gordanian traitor. Pardon me while I eat the chicken dinner. I think that might be the traitor. I'm glad you come, friend. There's something I want to talk to you about. You know, I said, Thor, we might have a traitor in our midst. Someone was aiding the Garlands. Well, I'm thinking I may have identified our suspect. There's a regular of mine who used to dine on thin soup and spit his pint on account of not not being able to afford another. Sip his pint of it about it and not being afford later. I did not mistake those 2 words. But of late, if they can order the best wines and finest cuts of meat I can lay my hands on. Or he a merchant? Are we thinking nothing of it? Tis a lad of... This lad's a wood whaler. They don't get paid nothing good. Wood layers don't earn that kind of coin. By chance, I was musing on where the money might come from. First told me about where the gardens of the forest. Couldn't help putting 2 and 2 together. It makes 5, you see. Suffice it to say, the whalers work for the Empire, and it was safe. The lad I'm talking about goes by the name of Lanaturus. Yeah, last I heard. He was in the South Shroud. Find him, Shira. And if he is up to no good, put an end to him. And him, if it comes. Put an end to it, and him if it comes to that. And if you need some help, I got plenty of me boys in the back. Sharp, pointy sticks, and sharp, pointy swords. That person is looking at me, even though I cannot talk to them. Okay, so he's standing outside of town like a moron. Can you not see that I'm a patrol? Go on. If you have business with whalers, don't have to talk to the barracks. Seems suspicious. Let's go on a chase, you and me. Suspicious. Suspicious barrels. You again? I told you I'm busy on my duties. Now piss off. Now he's over here. Well, that seems rather pointless. Ah, suspicious crates again. Not long now. I think patrol routes and rations would fetch such a price. No more than I deserve. No more than I deserve, though. Still a wonder the Emperor has raised to such heights. Only the whalers paid men their worth. You? What did you... How long have you... Help! Come, please come, my friends. It is I, Leonidas. I am under attack. Bidding wind blows to the treetops. Hey! I'm a member of the Twin Adler. Leave me alone. That wasn't cool, man. How did you just... I know nothing. I was on patrol. You just appeared. I thought you were working for the Garleans. Yeah, that's it. It was totally you. Now chase this guy down, and I'm gonna beat the crap out of him. You annoy me, son. You annoy me. I am but a simple minstrel. The once I served with the gods' quiver. My days are now measured by stanzas and verse. It has been long since I last stepped foot within 12 woods, yet I could no longer ignore fate's insistent pull, and so I shall abide here for a time until certain matters are laid to rest. Do not worry about me. I am involved in different quests that you are not currently on. Time to die, Daddy Longlegs. The book says you die. It would appear that that is not an area effect spell because it only hit that one guy. This is how we learn important lessons. Of course, now I need one more weird, freakish-like spider to kill. And there are no more. And after that brief diversion... Why are you following me? Leave me alone. I told you that garland just appeared. I knew nothing. Just keep leading me around the forest, buddy. I'm sure this will end well for you eventually. Oh yeah. You knew it was going to end in some sort of a battle. How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it that you imagine I've done? Enough! Enough, I say. It's over then. Sold maps and rations to the Empire. It was I meant no harm. I only wanted the coin. I did it for a good reason. I wanted money. The Whalers are good, strong. I was proud of their ranks. Am proud. Sure you were. But they did not provide. They preach justice, honor, duty, but in the end it is those with money who will do as they will, who live as they will. Yes, even in our flower child, hippie forest society, it's still a money-driven society. So I sought an opportunity to change my fortune. Look, and took it. All I've done for money. Injured myself, my home, everything and everyone I love. Why? My actions have put your life in danger, too. Ha ha ha! But I love money so much. You do not yet realize how much. Bloody idiot! Did you imagine that you had cornered me? It is not I who was cornered. It is you who was cornered. Permit me a question, if you will. Are all adventurers so deluded as to believe that they can challenge the Paladin of Garlemund? You need a veritable mountain of gil to fund such an endeavor. Such is the cost of fighting great power, or making it, or of remaking it, as you will. This is the end of it. Swapped your hard bunk at the barracks for a feather bed and garland, did you? You there, Faro. You stand here at Busk's wish, no? Ah, then you won't stand alone. Wow, you guys died really fast. It's almost as if the evil empires sent the most worthless guards to help this guy. Next target. How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes. Gotten... Impossible! How did you beat the Emperor's finest? And with bandits and poachers at your side? They are sworn enemies. Why do they fight with you and against me? Ah, but I know the answer all too well. Buskran. This is his doing. His words are wont to inspire men to act. Better men than I. Gods, what have I become? What have I done? I am sorry. No more will I pursue this folly. No more lies, no more bribes. I will go to the Order of the Twin Adler and confess my crimes. Yeah, I really believe that. There is something I would like you to tell Buskran. Tell him, succor! Tell us the fool says thank you. I feel as though a veil has been lifted from before my eyes. Sure, we're never going to see you again. Drumstick, why you no fly? I did almost nothing. I can just leave my chicken just like standing around anywhere, right? Not a problem. Aye, you put your chicken out of this damn place. Aye, Leventus confessed to his crimes. Sure he did. He didn't just wander away, never to return. Oh, no, 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 no. He had a change of heart and decided to go turn himself in so he could rot in prison forever. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Just had word for the twin antlers. Seemed to march straight to the nest and gave himself up. Lad's had quite a life, you know. His mother was killed by a brigand when she was only small. As a young man, joined the whalers, hoping to spare his fellow Gordanians the misery he'd known growing up. He needs an elaborate backstory for some reason. We're not sure why. Trouble is, protecting Gordania is too big a job for one man. He came to believe that he can't make a difference. It was all hopeless. There are a few things more dangerous than desperation. A man lost in the dark is easily down on a glimmer of coin. I reckon he thought that if he couldn't change a lot of his fellow man, might as well change his own. The thing is, he was making a difference. Just not on his own. Somehow, he failed to grasp one simple truth. That those things we cannot do alone, we must do together. That's a stupid bit of logic right there. Eh? He asked you to thank you, did he? And there's good in him yet. I just hope them at the Adler's Nest are able to see it. What he be doing ain't easy to forgive. But I'd like to think he can afford a chance to make amends. But let us leave the fates. Let us leave us the fates of the 12. I have other news for you, Sheila. Sif Feather has been found. He was under a rock. Turns out, one of those people looking under rocks all day, they found him. Elder. Hey, you guys. It's good to see you finally arrived, just as the plot changes. It's taken us a fair while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend. Ahem. His name is Fixio, and he is the eldest among the Sith of Ditasalis. Long has he represented this kind of dialogue with the Gordanians. Yes, and he's like a bridge between us and them. A small, leafy, green bridge that we can't find at the moment. It's almost like a bridge that's gone away. Terrible lost bridge. It's metaphor. It just keeps going away. And bridges are no use if you don't know where they are. I mean, you can't cross a bridge that doesn't even know it's there. I mean, that's just silly. Why would you ever think you'd cross a bridge? There's an abandoned dungeon called the 12 Maws of Takarak here in the South Shroud. 'Twas by the entrance to the place that Fixio was seen, and not long ago either. If you hurry, I reckon you'll find him. Walking ones, please help this one. This one needs help. Needs help to help Elder One. Poor Fixio. Poor Fixio. This one is wearing a silly mask. Whoa, hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath, tell us what's wrong, nice and slow. The Elder One went to Takarak and he has not returned. This one is worried, he's so very worried. So basically, this whole nonsense was completely pointless because we're just gonna have one of these guys show up and tell us where to go. Ah, you're right to be. Place fairly qualls of nasties, waiting to get a meal of anything daft enough to wander in. What in the Seven Hills was he thinking, entering the bloody death trap? Elder One had no choice. Imperial ones were chasing Elder One. Please, Walking One must help Elder One. Help Elder One is now. The fate conspires against us. Forgive my pragmatism, but Fixio is our best hope for reaching an accord with the Siths. Were we to lose him, all our efforts thus far would be for naught. I will tend to her wounds. Yada, make haste to the Adler's Nest and request assistance. Why do I gotta help request assistance? Because you're too dumb to do anything else. Oh yeah, that's right. Also, take that mask off. You won't be able to see where you're going. I can see where I'm going just fine. Into a wall. Sheila, go to the 1,000 Maws of Takarak and see that Fixo comes to no harm. Peace between man and Sylph rests upon your success. Okay. Always comes down to a dungeon, doesn't it? By order of the Elder Seed Seer, the dungeon known as Thousand Maws at Taco Rock has been placed under the control of... What? Self others inside? You're sure? How in the seven hells did he manage to sneak by? Good strike me down for a poor blind fool. You must find the Sith Elder here before I pay false praise to the fiend within. Entrance to Taco Rock is ordinarily restricted, but these are extraordinary circumstances. Pray assemble a rescue party. And enter as soon as you can be ready. I do it myself, but I'm really busy, apparently not guarding this place very well. Be sure to do your duty. And use that booty. What have I got in my inventory? What has it got in its pockets? Anything good? Nah. Reputation! I have no reputation. Darn. I can see all the things that I am in. Black Mage, Red Mage, Blue Mage, Arcanist, Conjurer, Sorcerer, Astrologian, eventually White Mage. Recommended gear. Huh. Didn't know this was a thing. Recommended gear. Bone necklace. I guess these are the things that I have on me? No. I don't have this on me. If I don't have this on me, then shouldn't it tell me where to go find it? Gear require multiple slots, so only displayed in the main slot. Oh. Current recommended. And in we go. No. Ah! Plants! Spider! Swooshy camera, oh no! There we are. Our party members is new to this duty. Where is the bonus? Can't use that. Come on. Deeper into the forest we go. Which way are we going? Just noticed something fun. This party's mainly made up of cat people. Just noticed that. Weirdo cat people. Deeper we go. Deeper and deeper and deeper. target me. I'm just a lowly mage. There was a chest here. Deep into the hole. Poison pudding. Who would ever poison pudding? Diabolical. It's a very deep, very glowy dungeon. This way. We go that way. Do-do-do. Even though I can't resist. Beat that sticky web. Deeper we go. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. How deep could we possibly go? Oh. Until we get there. I guess that's as deep as we can go. Bosses, it seems remarkably similar to the last boss. Standing in the very clearly poisoned water seems like a bad idea. will admit, though, Black Mage apparently does a lot of damage. One of the guys. Slow but deadly, I suppose. At the treasure chest, or are we going after something else? No, we're not. We're going to leave those treasure chests alone. We took the time to go down here, but they're not important. The end! Ah, yes! What is at the heart of this big, sticky, spidery field? Terrible ugliness? A dude. Hi, dude.
Darkness.
Darkness. Oh, it's a silly mask face.
Elko, Hitra Bubloha.
Didn't I kill him?
Seize that on Rajiador, Thagon well rogue. Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest crew.
Oh, he took his mask off. Oh, no, he didn't.
I am Lahabrea of the Asians, servant to the one.
The one true God.
Yours is a most fantastic. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime.
The Dark Minions.
All that stands between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The Echo. Yes. Yours, alas, like all good tales, it must need.
Turn that tiny spider into a giant spider?
Feel the presence of evil.
Evil!
For
Where is
end
the
of
evil?
your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
It is an unworthy sequel that no one really likes. But nonetheless, it is my sequel. Yes, he turned the tiny spider into a giant scorpion spider. Look at how many eyes it has, it's terrifying. Oh, it really is terrifying, it pulled me in. Falls off his tail. What does that tell me? Huh? One. And everybody's already left. Leaves me all alone in this cold, dark dungeon with poison spewing out at all angles. I want to go home. I received a player comment. Oh! Hooray! Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, this can't be good. Or maybe it is. Mayhaps not so fresh, but better than before. Ah, Sinister One is gone. This one can leave this awful place. And yet, it's almost as if this was an afterthought in this dungeon, seeing as how it did not come up at all till just now. Did Walking One vanquish the Many-Legged One? This one is grateful to Walking One. That creepy face. This one is called Frixo, eldest of those ones of little solace. I've been looking for... Aw, man. Another flashback! Oh, man. Oh, it was not worth it. Oh, I can see colors and words. Yes, my silly hat proves that I am high-ranking. So return to Area 12. No sign of the poisoned fiend? Afraid not, my lord. Shall I order the search parameters be expanded? Absolutely not, was ordained to our presence. His Excellence bid us avoid confrontation. Though that I am to admit, I have found no evidence to suggest that Rahum has been gracing the mortal realms in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? When I am a Sith, I should strongly consider finding myself another tool. Or were I a Sith? Which reminds me, what are the Sith captives? A handful of them should be in reasonably good health when last I looked. Apologies, my lord. I fear that we have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon the Econ. They're all dead now. Really, Centurion? Were you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. You would have bruised the chicken severely. Well, perhaps it was a kindness. Better dead than something, something, something. Probably racist. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Useless. They don't have a helmet anywhere near as silly as my helmet. We are so close to completion. I can fair taste it. But at this rate... No, I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. Fruit. What was it you always said? Ah, yes. Though it means bringing down the very heavens, who shall challenge the limits of possibility if not we? If that alone were not right, good Lord. But your star is often fallen, whilst mine doth begin to rise. Me, of the pointy helmet, shall rule all. And I shall burn so brightly, so bright that Lord Van Belsen's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle beside me. And as we all know, the candle that burns twice as bright always burns twice as long, too. At least I think that's how that goes. Those walking ones did for Noxel. This one is certain for it. This one fears that others taken ones also suffer the same fate. This one is convinced, walking ones have black hearts, seek only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, Noxia, not pass judgment too hastily. Not all walking ones are alike. We are not the racist, they are the racist. This one is not racist. Though there are evil ones among the walking one, there are good ones also. Whoa, man, I saw the notes of color, man. Does walking one feel unwell? No, I just had a vision into your memories. It was weird. This one would know what brings walking one to this place. Well, you see, I came to say you. Came to this one rescue. This one owes walking one a great deal of attitude. Walking one has questions about Lord Rahum, and this one will provide answers. That twirly thing is your answer. Now get lost. But first, let this one quit this lightless place. This one will return to Little Solace, where walking one is ready. Please come to see this one. These ones may speak properly, then. Now, if you excuse me, I am going to leave and not take you with me. I said, let us accomplish walking one as. But hey, I can't jump that high, no! Oh, all the way back I go. Running. Not you, him. Hey, you're back. Tell me the Sith other as well. Thank the gods for that. Don't rightly know what to make of the rest of your tale. Sounds kind of weird. Giant spiders, giant scorpions, bunch of spider webs and leaden feet. It's weird. But I'm sure glad to fix so down at the Riminar. Ah, but there is I go tempting fate. Road to Lusos and secure us peace with the Sifs before aught else befalls us, eh? As assured. I'll send word to our friends of Shillan and the Twin Elders both. You've done Gordania a good service this day, lass, and earned yourself a place of honor here in the Druthers, so doing. Be sure and come by whenever you feel like a drop of Quenya Firewater. Yes, I've decided to break it out early. And now I continue this quest. Say, friend, there's something I'd like to ask you've delivered this Sefs of Los Solis. This, Amnesia Rose Oil. It's a gift to celebrate the safe return of their tribe's elder. Token of Gordania's desire to unite. The woods is not what it used to be. Calamity changed the elementals, weakened them. Till their strength is returned, we must lend them ours to keep the woods safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the Sifs as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together. And the 12 woods with us. Arr. The gifts I ask you to bear is a symbol of our hope that both Gordania and Sif alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. Arr. Off with you. Play the epic music for 2 seconds. Why am I talking to you? A gift from Walking One Booska. So you know his name, but you don't know anyone else's. Dick. Such a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking One Booska and Adventuring One, I moved up in the rank, are very kind. Know that this one is deeply grateful. Many Walking Ones are scary. Many Walking Ones utter many lies and much deception. But this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. Well, that was incredibly pointless. Believe in your Sif. This one has been expecting Walking One. This one fetches Elder One. Hey, Elder One, get over here! Oh, yes, dearie. This one is pleased to see Walking One again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Hey, I see you guys showed up again to provide more exposition and not actually help. Ah, there you are, Sheila. We have just been hearing tales of all your deeds of daring do. Well done. Aye, the Walking Ones who aided Noxram. This one is grateful. A pleasure to have been of service. And if you do not mind me asking, how did your misadventures come about? This one does not mind. The misadventures, as Walking One calls them, of this one began when Imperial Ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial Ones closely. But these ones watched too closely, and Imperial Ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, these ones fled into Tokorak, the most dangerous place imaginable. It was a dumb plan. Would this Would that this one had not, it took a rock, a sinister one robed in black, tried to feed us to a many-legged one. A sinister one robed in black? Well, I never had the feeling I should be more worried about that than I am. Sinister black road people are bad, right? Elder Frixa, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the word of Elder Seedseer. I've been carrying it in my pants this entire time. This one sees, so walking one of Gridania are fearful of Lord Ramun. Plainly put, yes. Your people summoned the Lord of Leven once but once, yet that single occurrence could cause great alarm. But it's not as if the Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seedseer wrote to you. She used words that I don't understand. This one well knows that respecting Horned One can e certain. Be assured, like walking one of Gridania, this one have no desire of conflict. These ones resort to summoning Ramun to protect the woods from Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. This one wishes Lord Ramun was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touched ones. More flashbacks, yeah. These ones want so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not know how. Touched ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn those ones into touched ones, and did not know how. So this one fled to Little Solace, with all those who did not wish to be bound to Lord Ramun. But walking ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones or Lord Ramun. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Ramun is not callous and cruel. So long as walking ones do not trespass on those ones' ancestral homeland, where touched ones reside, walking ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. This one said these ones desire peace with walking ones of Gridania, and so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. These pronouns are ridiculous. By way of addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. In this case of the sylphs, Ramun's influence has made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're so hostile to trespassers, but what about the abductions? A fine question, Yada. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of tempered sylphs' desire for reconciliation, another quality tradition associated with them. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold, a timely reminder that challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Frixa, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easier in knowledge that they and the sylphs have returned and are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to the honored one, Khan-e Sina. I pulled it out of my butt, you see. And with that, I believe that we can leave the matter of Ramun to rest. That Sylph Elder is very reasonable. I must say, you could learn a lot from him. Was that a jibe? I won't take no jibe from you. If so, I feel it only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize reason if it punched her in the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Waking Sands and tell Minnie all about it. Fear not, we will be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this, and then take credit for all of it regardless. And while we see to that, we should appreciate it if you would deliver Frixon's message to the Adder's Nest. Elder Frixon, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. The honor is this one's. Together, let the walking ones of Gridania and those ones find a way to live in peace. These ones, I mean. These different non-pronoun pronouns are weird. Please wait, walking one Sheila. You see, somebody knows my name. This one has yet to give walking one a token of this one's appreciation. You see in my hand, it contains nothing, 'cause that's what I feel about you, that you deserve nothing. When this one summons Lord Ramoon, this one was gifted this crystal. This one would now bestow the crystal upon walking one as a symbol of this one's trust. So this is the third crystal that I'll be popping. There are 6 points. And I have popped 3, which means 3 more, and I got a full set. I got blue, red, and purple. Strawberry, blueberry, and snotberry. This one was not mistaken about walking one. Walking one is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. Good luck with that. A brilliant light from within walking one enveloped the crystal. This one saw it. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be of use to walking one. Walking one must keep that crystal safe at all times. Be sure to store it in the invisible pocket in your clothes that you can never release things from. Before walking one returns to Britannia, this one would ask walking one to watch touched ones. So long as touched ones are not troubled, touched ones will not make trouble. If walking one witnessed touched ones make no trouble, mayhaps walking one can testify to walking one of Britannia that these ones mean no harm. That sense is incredibly confusing. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe places to look out for touched ones. Yeah, we know this part of the story's over, but we're gonna shove in a few more pointless quests. I never knew that Grave Player was evil. Well, then again, I always kind of suspected. These are the temp itself's instance. You do not sense they pose a danger if left alone. That's great. Until they march over here and murder me from looking at them. Country roads, take me home. Ah, Private Zulu. I went to meeting with the Sylphs. They want peace. A message from the Sylph Elder herself, if I may. So the Sylphs have no desire for conflict, or do they intend to summon Ramun, even though he's already there. And so long as we leave the Tempted Ones be, we need not fear any aggression on their part. The Elder Seed Seer will be overjoyed to hear that the Sylphs have welcomed our overtures. In the knowledge that they bear no ill will, we may channel our resources towards tackling the more conspicuous threat of our security. Blah, blah. You have done a nation a great service, Private Zulu. I will not be forgotten. You will not be forgotten. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, don't leave yet. I got even more to say. The Siphic folk have long been friends to Gridania. The mere thought of being at war with them pained the Elder Seed Seer to no end. But owing to your efforts, she'll be able to rest easier. Being the benevolent soul that she is, my lady will surely find a way to reverse the tempting process. So we don't have to murder any more people. Once again, thank you. The signs of Seven Dawn not offered to mediate between our parties, suspicion and doubt may very well have led into a needless conflict. Pay pass on our regards to Lady Lady Minnie. Hello? Hello, Sheila? Hey, listen! Can you hear me? It is I, Milfina. Yada and Pamela returned but some while ago, and they wasted no time in regaling me with tales of your exploits. Oh, and they tried to take credit for anything. The dicks. Thanks in large part to you, the name of one primal may be struck from the list of enemies, and the Gridanias may turn their attention to more pressing matters. Well done. Yet the end of one tale is the start of another. Pray return to the waking sands at your earliest convenience. I would praise you of the present situation in person. Return to base. That person is riding a nightmare. Aha! I can move faster than you can. Drumstick is the swiftest of all giant chickens. Interesting how they have the smallest of the races guarding the big doors. Hi, Thancred! Traipsing about in the wood is hardly my forte. 'Tis only fitting that those two be the ones to assist you in the matter. Lest you're ever concerned about me and my idle hands, know that I will be busy conditioning my own independent investigations while you entreat the sylphs. Haven't you heard? My job's already done. Apparently, I must talk to people in a certain order. Otherwise, it just all falls apart. You're gonna ruin the story. You gotta talk to the right person in the right order. Hello there. Well, if it isn't my favorite adventurer, welcome back, Sheila. Lady Melfina awaits you within the solo. Please, enter your leisure. It was very important that I heard that. Because if I didn't, things might have happened. Bad things. Terrible things. I know you. I am given to understand the matter of Ramun has finally been resolved. I fear resolve bespeaks a permanence we cannot rightly claim. Yet I am well satisfied the Lord of Levin will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is certain enough for me. How fares the investigation? Well enough. Thancred is sparing no effort. There are many and one, just as you suspected. Their promise, however, eludes us still. I see. I have been meaning to ask, but is Alice quite well? I feel as if I have scarcely seen her in recent days. Yeah, she's totally fine. Oh, you haven't? Nor have I, alas. Alice has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl. But you may be assured that our destination remains the same. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Belcedon report will serve you well. I take it we can proceed as discussed. Why do you ask? You scarce need my permission to act. If only I knew what was going on, maybe I'd be interested. So if I'm taller than him, does he look up? Or does he, like, always look down? It is good to see you again, Sheila. We saw you like 2 seconds ago, but we're happy that you're here now. I've been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the 12 Woods. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Science proud. With that, we can strike Ramun from the list. So what's next? The Sanguis? The Leviathan? The Lord of the Wolves has not answered his minions' call of late, nor is he expected to in the near future. While the Shangri remains as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystal to call forth their god. As with the Sifs, we can leave those to their own devices. For a time, at least. For a time bears repeating. We can ill afford to fall complacent. It's as if Yisil says, unless we know of the minds of the beast tribe, we cannot predict with any certainty what next a primal will return to plague the land. That being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? The Maelstrom keeps kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long, and may depend upon it. Indeed. So then, of all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with Gridania. Gridania! Well, wait, I meant Garuda. Who is the primal of the Ixal, who lives near Gridania? Yeah, that's what I meant. So many malms to cover. Would that there were a more efficient way to conduct our survey. Were he still with us? I miss him. We should not long have waited for a more practicable solution. She's not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief? But one step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the sylphs under the sage guidance of the Seed Seer. Like you had any power to, to pronounce that or make it true. I bid you all a moment's respite. You have earned it. But not you, little girl. I got a job for you. Is there something else, Sheila? Yeah, there was this glowing crystal, and it made everything look purple flavor. Beg pardon? A man named Mahabran, sporting a red mask and robed in black, dwell preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Askians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this guy. Learn all you can of him and his designs. I dread that to this... Eek! Tataru. Is it a monster? A beast? A horrible abomination? Or just a silly fairy wearing a leaf? A Sith? Thaland? At long last, this one finds walking one Sheila. This one is most dependable. This one is most dependable of these ones. Is sent by Elder One Fixon to help walking ones. This one is called Noraxa. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. How? Pleasure to meet you, Norexia. That was a pointless diversion. I will look away from the doors before I enter them. Yes, Tataru is as ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged of the same steel as you, I'm afraid. But it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to no end to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people of Aero begin to unite. Sheila, drawn to the hopes that shine. Begin to unite, Sheila, drawn to the hope that shines within you. Yet, a darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Askins' presence, but that they have grown so brazen as to carry out their works in plain sight fills me with a sense of deep foreboding. Yeah, I got achievement. I am afraid that there is no rest for the weary Sheila. We must delve further into the motivations of this masked man, the Askians known as the Hemburn. This is as an ideal moment to do so, where our hands are not bound dealing with another primal. At present, we know little, and we know we know little and less about Askians. Only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that racks the realm. If my fears prove to be reality, we must do all our power to stop them. Earlier, I sent word to each Grand Company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Frames responded to the effect that they have information on potential sightings. This is intelligence that we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak with Flame Commander Swift at the Hall of Flames in Ul'Dan to investigate further. How you go about the investigation thereafter, I leave wholly to your discretion. I trust you do not screw it up. But whatever you do, never forget that we are dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe, Sheila. One quest ends, as another quest begins. Shadow of Darkness. Wait, how can darkness have a shadow? Hail, adventurer. You wear the expression of one who's seen the battlegrounds and bird skill. Tell me, are you perchance familiar with the sunken treasure of Quarn? I don't hold it against you if you're not. The ruins only surfaced when the calamities split the ground asunder, after all. Any roads, a proper destination for these adventurers, the neighbors explore. You're keen to join them, why not go and join Southern Therian and tempt for yourself? For the main dangers that lurk within the Immortal Flames, or keeping close watch over the place, but the farm, the name of that's passage. You want more dungeons? We give you more dungeons. My quests no longer come from over here. My quests come from a guy over there. Hi, Mr. Black Mage. As guidance for some seeking the black. Since black magic with you is going stronger, Sheila, you have earned the right to my honors. I am pleased to see that you do not fear your newfound power, but then you adventurers were ever wont to embrace the new. You are now ready to set forth on your journey to find the keys required to seal the Void Gate. Hear me well, for mine are master's own words, and his those of Nathalon himself. Okay, this is going to be some creepy channeling. The next key requires the blood of sacrifice. Travel to Singoli Desert in southern Thalia. Slay what fiends emerge from the planar fissure there, and slake the land's thirst with your lifeblood. Once drunk, its essence shall be borne away upon the ethereal veins in the earth, and thence serve to notify our friends in the wasteland that time has come. Complete this task before you, and the black mage testimony you carry will shine full with the new light. Light to envelop and absorb evil. Light to show you destruction and guide you to your righteousness. Light is the key. Take it into you, and you will forever burn bright. That is all. Do you understand and accept what you must do? What if I said no? I have never been there. Heals all wounds, or so say those who never experienced true pain. More than 30 summers passed since I carried the standard of dark-like raiders and were prepped. A day goes by that I don't see the faces of my friends last people live. Just though it was hard to fathom now what the adventure is scrambling like me, rabbits in the spring. There was a time in our brands of mercenaries who were in city-states, blah, 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 blah. You talk too much. So is life the raider, that is, until he is cut. As when I stood against the herds of great buffaloes. Prepare us to the horrors that we are waiting here a hole, and then prepare for the chimera. My apologies. You do not come for guilt-ridden ramblings of an old man. If you have a moment, I was wondering if you could ask for a favor. Final wish of my ailing soul, peace this past parting into the journey to the seven gates, each of the 30 summers since I returned as my comrades, or at least and the cut soul soon. Try as I might, I'm no longer able to take my bones and take a task alone. Not too much to ask. Would you leave to sit as kept in my set and place a bouquet of flowers upon the resting place of the dark flowers? Lilies. Fortunately, before I do that, there's someplace new and exciting for me to be. Or at least, new. Down with you! Down with the power! Ah, an oasis. Anyways, with that done, I believe that I'm at the end for today. So, until next time, bye-bye now.